it myself, I find it very, very difficult indeed to look at the situation today with inflation already high and imagine that big monetary injections, be they from the central banks or from governments, aren't going to eventually cause inflation to run higher. But, we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, inflation is already running high.
Absolutely. It's going to run even,
control inflation. So it is going to run high. And basically, the scenario that you described to me is that the everyday consumer, the everyday citizen, is going to pay the price because it's the government's saying to the everyday consumer, your money will be okay. We'll backstop your money. We'll guarantee your money, but it's going to be worth less, and everything's going to be a whole lot more expensive.
Yes. I mean, ultimately, that's exactly what's going to happen. It also means, by the way, this is the other thing, regardless of what happens, it's assuming there is, there has to be some kind of bailout, because we won't call it a bailout, but that's what it will. We might have to call it a bailout eventually, but I'm assuming that we do see, a major crisis in the financial system. At the very least, we're going to see another big knock to the real economy, because banks in that kind of situation will inevitably have less to lend, will not be in a position to lend, will not be in a position to roll over loans, especially to companies. We're going to see probably more pressures towards a recession. And of course, at the same time, inflationary pressures are going to increase because there's the supply problems, and then there's now this monetary overhang that's building up. So remember, if production falls, if production rates fall, then, there's fewer goods being produced, fewer services being provided. But at the same time, cash, money in the economy is increasing. Most people once upon a time would have said the result of that's going to be inflation because you have more money chasing fewer services and fewer goods. Of course, we're told that isn't the case anymore. Again, I have difficulty understanding why.